So I believe that the previous media video presentation just stopped without notifying us. Therefore, over here, these are our own designs over here of the 21st millennium. We have managed here to introduce our designs, yes, as from the previous media video presentation playlist in occasional times. But now we are closing it up very carefully and nicely, as this is our introduction to transport manifesto venture creation designs categories of the transport industry, department of the manifesto venture categories. Therefore, over here, we will need a joint venture, meaning that we want to establish an ecosystem of maybe 10 companies, 20 companies, but to form a one ecosystem of partnerships as 10 companies, and then they produce these bus designs. And then they can take this design, and then 10 companies what will have to produce, manufacture, and distribute these designs. Therefore, we are inviting Volvo, we are inviting Volkswagen, we are inviting Toyota, we are inviting Hammer, and then Peugeot, Range Rover, Jeep, Land Rover, Ferrari, Porsche, Mini Cooper, BMW, Colt, Mitsubishi, Honda, Jaguar, Bugatti, Isuzu, Suzuki, SsangYong, Audi, Renault, Kia, Opel, Kadett, Nissan, Citroen, Hyundai, Mazda, Chevrolet, Chrysler, Lexus, Dodge, Cadillac, Alfa Romeo, Datsun, Lexus, Renault Trucks, Bentley, McLaren, Beetle, MAN, Marco Polo, Rolls-Royce, Lamborghini, and Scania. Therefore, we are inviting all of them to come and witness these designs so that they can maybe, if I can say, Volkswagen, Porsche, BMW, and then Dodge and Jeep, what can form one ecosystem, and then they produce what a new brand of a car, bus, truck, double deck buses, designs, abnormal truck, so that here in this phase of the 21st millennium, we have new brand names, because we have been existing with these brand names for over a period of 200 years or 300 years. So now it's our time and it's our turn. So we are thankful to the international, global, worldwide, United Nations countries that have managed to ensure, to witness that in this 21st millennium, we need what? New finance in vehicle innovation. Therefore, for our ecosystem of the African finance in vehicle innovations, we, as the Lamushe Mushe Vamushe companies, we manufacture cars, we manufacture buses, we manufacture trucks, we manufacture double-deck buses designs and the abnormal truck with 8 to 12-wheel drives, and we manufacture minibuses, we manufacture 4-wheel trucks, we manufacture trains designs and sport cars, and we manufacture convertible cars, and we manufacture 2-door car designs and 4-door car designs, and we manufacture even what we call as the twin cab designs, and we manufacture boat and yacht designs, motorbike designs, and land, ocean, air vehicle designs, and 40-seater minibus designs, and spaceship designs. So this is another design over here That is very, very much number one designs of all across the global world in the 21st millennium. Therefore, as this entire presentation was initiated by Scooby-Doo, Adventures of Scooby-Doo, Scooby-Doo and Mr. Cesar Brian Macaluza to contribute solutions and resolutions to the City of Cape Town Government, Department of the TDA and the Transport City of Cape Town, Integrated Transport Comprehension Strategic Development Plan of 2017 to 2022. Therefore, in 2022, while we are closing 2022 5-year development plan, we are closing it with the evidence of our own transport industry designs that we want to contribute into the United Nations for all the planetary planets of the continental continents to have new bus designs in this 21st millennium. So our strategic development plan that we also included transformation into transport technology innovation in the initiative to vehicle innovation. Therefore, all these bus designs over here and truck designs I'm talking about, double deck designs, inside them all, we have initiatives where we introduce technology, product designs and innovations inside the designs of the buses, as you can see all of them at once. Therefore, these designs were innovated as in 2011. They were completed in 2011. I believe that these innovations are very, very clear when you look at them, but I'm ensuring you that you will find the time to zoom all these graphic literacy designs. Therefore, number one, these innovations, we want to create a joint venture of international, worldwide recognized American rap and hip hop, R&B and soul ballad music artists to establish their own brand, including the entire ecosystem of motion picture actors, to also establish their own brand name with also the European footballers. What I'm trying to say here, if you can take maybe 20 worldwide, well-recognized rappers such as the likes of Drake, Snoop Doggy Dogg, Sean Puff Daddy, and the likes of Pastor Rhymes, Akon, John Legends, and the likes of Lil Wayne, Jay-Z, Rick Ross, and the likes of Dr. Dre, Ice Cube, DMX, Eve, the Locks, and the likes of you see all these American rappers, Wale, Wiz Khalifa, Tiger, you see all of them, maybe 20 of them or 30, you understand? And then they all contribute maybe 1 billion each, or maybe they contribute 2 billion each, and then they only just take one design over, maybe this design over here, and then in this design they manufacture what all they will tell us if they are in need, because we're the service providers most. So they will tell us that we need maybe another 2 more or 3 more or 4 more designs. You see, so they can take this design as 10 of them or 15 of them to produce a brand name. You understand? And then we also go to the ladies. I can't call the divas, the queen divas of the American music industry, international one. The likes of Mary Jane Blige, the likes of Deborah Cox, the likes of Legal Kim, the likes of Foxy Brown, the likes of Haley Berry, Jada Pickett Smith, Vivica A. Fox, yes, the likes, all of them at once, they become an ecosystem of as they are the most richest people in the American industry. And then we can't also forget the motion picture actors, both females and males, the likes of I can't mention a few, but at some stage I will mention them as time goes by. Let me say, all the actors, they take these designs over here so that they form a one. Once again, I'm repeating it because I want it to be clear in the minds of the judges, yes, of the first company innovation by designs, and the mind of the judges of the VivaTech, VivaTech innovation by designs and Zoom innovation by designs. So in terms of the VivaTech innovation by designs, these designs will be complete once we introduce transformation into technology as transformers, because I was recognized as the transformer of 2018. Yes. So this is another bus designs over here. Truck designs is abnormal truck designs over here, as we are introducing them in the name of the omnibus of the Fast and the Furious over here. When Fast and the Furious came in, all my designs were archived. But once, I think it is Fast and the Furious 5 or 6, yes, when the one that they hijacked a truck, abnormal truck of six-wheeler. Therefore, we are there here. Therefore, even the European footballers of the European football English game, Spanish La Liga, can come in and intervene, so that they can also have their own brand name. I'm talking about the likes of Cristiano Ronaldo, Lionel Messi, Zinedine Zidane. I'm talking about the likes of these footballers, but I forgot their name, because sometimes when it comes to into business contracts and business regulations and acts, you can't be able to first mention names, yes, without ensuring that you have confronted the person you are going to introduce his or her name. But I apologize to them, but I'm so excited because this is their evolution of time and a revolution of time, yes, to become the most richest people of the global world in this present continuous lifetime. Here is another transformation of bus designs. Let's wait so that we can see it thoroughly. But I'll come back and show you in nice different way. Another one that we are introducing to come inside as an ecosystem, we are talking about the American basketball players. The American basketball players, we also have your own intervene over here. We are calling you upon, yes, to become, a business. There are businesses that become very strong and become very, very economic and very developed when 40 or 50 people come inside and open one business at once. Because if you can take 3 companies or 2 companies or 2 people, they will produce 10 billion each, but 50 people will contribute 1 billion each. Right? For the manufacturing of chassis, manufacturing of the engine of the buses and trucks and cars, manufacturing of the doors, manufacturing of the machines, mechanics of machines that will build what, that will manufacture the engine, that will manufacture the pro shaft and the crankshaft, the linings, the injector pipes, you understand, the flywheel, the crankshaft, just as that, the manufacturing of uh, the manufacturing of lights, indicators, the manufacturing of fiber that is used to create cars, globes, electricity. You understand? This is another beautiful design over here that I believe that will be a great profit to this following one. I, as Mr. Sisa Brian Makaluza, the mechanical engineering, drawings, graphic literacy designer, and innovator of the ecosystem of paragraph 2. The ecosystem of paragraph 2 again is what? The ecosystem of African finance in vehicle innovation, which is the car designs, bus designs, truck designs, double deck buses, and designs abnormal trucks with 8 to 12 wheel drive uh, 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 designs, mini buses, 4-wheel truck designs, train designs, sport car designs, convertible car designs, two-door car designs, four-door car designs, and not forgetting what twin cab designs. We can't forget sport cars, boat and yacht designs, motorbike designs, land, ocean, air, vehicle designs, 40-seater minibus designs, and spaceships designs. So that is what we are talking about over here when we are meaning that the ecosystem of paragraph 2. With Mr. Gordon Mias over there, we have concluded that the Forbes, the Forbes, most richest billionaires of 2020, that managed to form an ecosystem of over 2,000 board executives of Forbes' most richest billionaires of 2020. That formed an ecosystem of over 2,000 board executives with will have to create, develop, establish, innovate, and invent a joint venture. A joint venture, a joint venture of billionaires to start up a 21st millennium ecosystem. A joint venture of billionaires to start up a 21st millennium ecosystem of all the 7 introduced paragraph 2 designs that will create a vehicle innovation brand name known as Forbes. Let me say this design over here. This design will be a great design but for Forbes. You see, all these guys who are 20, who are 2,000 billionaires of Forbes of 2020, let me say 2,000 of them, they just produce what? 1 billion each. 1 billion each, and then they purchase and buy this design from us for 60 billion. This graphic design, it just cost just 60 billion for them, and then it will be a new brand name of the 21st millennium as we enter the phase of the 21st millennium, a new brand name. And then VivaTech will come in with a technology that we will also produce for the bus designs over there. Yeah. You understand? because we are really keen to ensure that in this lifetime, we as the Africans are rising in the fourth industrial of innovation and technological product designs. So whatever faster, simpler, better. So whatever we create, we establish, we invent, we develop, it must have what an innovation of technological approach. Therefore, the billionaires will start up a 21st millennium ecosystem of all the 7 introduced paragraph 2 designs that will create a vehicle innovation brand name known as Forbes. Then the Forbes will have a brand name, and then you have a brand logo of Forbes that will select one of these bus and truck and abnormal truck, including train designs to operate in multiple various countries of planet Earth. I remember one day you'll be so shocked that in most of the African continental countries of Africa, Asia, and Latin America, Middle East, still most international worldwide state countries don't even have cars, others don't have buses, others don't have taxis. What they use feet, and others use bicycles. So when we were informed in 2001 that in engineering will transform as we have transformed over here. This here GA over here, it means Generation Alpha. Generation Alpha, meaning that it's the 21st millennium now, and we're introducing it over here. This is a double-deck design. You see, I believe that BMW over here, Mercedes-Benz will love, Ferrari will love Porsche, and Jaguar, Jeep and Range Rover, Land Rover will love these Rolls-Royce designs for themselves to become, even all of them, these ones, they can become a joint venture together. I believe that is 50 of them over here. McLaren, Scania, Marco Polos, MAN, the Lexus, the Audis. Because I was watching a iRobot really soon over here. So these technical designs, when they are Robotnik, you will be impressed when I introduce the technological side of the intelligence in with them. Then the entire ecosystem empire of CB Insight ecosystem and the e-brokers ecosystem over here of a unicorn startup, and then Unicorn Global, another car design over here, bus design, Unicorn startup, Unicorn Global, and Unicorn companies. That form a joint venture of companies, as top investors overall. You'll find out that when you introduce yourself into the research of Google research over there, yes, there is what we call the top innovators overall, an ecosystem of over 1,000 companies of the global world that are similar to the Forbes 2020 years over there, will also contribute as becoming what the unicorn, a brand. Another brand, yes, here's another brand here, right here. I can give you this one for only 80 billion pounds. This one, I can give you for 80 billion pounds. This one, remember what you are over 1,000 or 1,500 companies of the world. You see, Kaloku, remember that we have also managed to discover what is the wheel of fortune. So the wheel of fortune, you have all of you have misused the wheel of fortune what into investing so that you can carry on and go into harvesting all your returns of your gross nets into space, forgetting that you can transform into and become transformers of your own transformation of technology here on earth. In all the international worldwide countries of planetary earth, you are still using the same buses that you used 100 years ago. This is a great initiative over here. The GA stands for what? Generation Alpha, or God's ambition. Generation Alpha of God's ambition. That we are the golden arrow. And this one here, this part over here is known as Marco Apollo. Apollo is the name of this part over here, is Apollo. And we also design spaceships that are very, 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 very unique. So I can give you for 80 billion pounds this one for a new brand logo name and a new brand called Unicorn. And then all the ecosystems over you can just contribute what 1 billion each or 900 1 billion each, as you've already done that to become a unicorn startup. So therefore, as from today, I, as Mr. Cesar Brian Makaluza, introduce myself, yes, as the unicorn startup, or unicorn global, or unicorn companies in the making, until we all become number one partnerships. But I'm doing this protocol over here in terms of as I exhibit for Viva Technology to ensure that they utilize what the introduction of my technology in the transformation of transport technology and transformation in innovation and innovative and technological designs of vast designs such as these ones. This one is called the Claws of Steel. Yes, these fine designs over here. I'm telling you, my brother, in university of 2002, yes, when I was in university, I was the best in mechanical drawings, my brother. Yes, I was the top number one student in mechanical drawings of 2002 in the CPUT, Cape Peninsula University of Technology, Mechanical Engineering Department over there. And then when I did CAD, I was the number one class in CAD drawings, yes, until I improved myself from, yes, graphic literacy designing in 2001 with 87% in graphic literacy designing. This one over here is called a lion's ambition. This part over here, this design, not a bus design, it can be a bus design, yes, of this in 40-seater, 60-seater, 72-seater, 90-seater, 107-seater, and then a bus of 107-seater with a 2-meter beyond case, yes, over there. You can see Generation Alpha, or God's ambition. Therefore, the top innovators overall, next to the top early stage innovators, your investors, top investors overall, including the top early stage investors and the most efficient investors, geographic trades, appendix past unicorn hunters analysis. All these spies introduced in investors. I believe that they will open the gate for us. They will open the gate for me. They will open the doors for us to become what partners, associates in a global planetary universe relationship, so that that 80 billion, yes, can become 60 billion, and then the 20 billion will be an interest of futuristic future returns when we grow as one ecosystem. What you never know how I calculate things over here, because I must be careful when I talk about finances of foreign direct investments, because I have to just talk a little bit, because I am what one of the crypto Bitcoin kings. You see, over here you will purchase this design for 80 billion pounds. I'll tell you soon about that scenario. Therefore, the above will also select one bus, truck, train, and abnormal truck design with cruise ship designing. You know cruise ship designing? Yes, I designed cruise ships that are similar to Titanic. Titanic was the number one cruise ship that was designed. And even when I look at these cruise ships, when I see them on the TV, what they are all rotten. They are rotten, that are rotten like the streets of Brooklyn. So I've got the 21st millennium innovative innovations of great what design. As you can see, I am pulling you around. You can see for yourself. So I'm talking to the judges, yes, the judges of uh, 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 to the judges of yes, the of the what Forbes Young African of the Year 2023, and the judges of Fast Company Campus 2023, Viva Technology 2023, Zoom 2023, and the other entrepreneurial worldwide international judges that I will introduce later. Did I include what that I am thankful what, from the Better Center? The Better Center what is one of our ecosystems online, eternally, immortally, and spirituality that are our business advisors, business developers, and business inspires, business supporters, such as the Craft and Design Institute, without forgetting the Cape Innovation Technology Initiative over there. So these bus designs over here and truck designs and the abnormal truck designs, such as were inspired by also the motion picture of Sylvester Stallone, known as Over the Top. Yeah. So they were initiatives that were requested and required by Tupac Amaru Shakur, wherever he's hiding, and Busta Rhymes with Akon saying that don't put the blame on us. District 6 from Cape to Cairo has done it. for the invite of the continent on the rise of the first industrial in innovation and technology. So okay, we are rising over here. So yeah, the above will also select one bus, truck, train, and optimal truck design with cruise ship designs. So they establish a brand name called Unicorn. Unicorn. So that all the unicorn companies can become just one private company called Unicorn, as it already is, and then contribute to do so. While the above five investors will establish a unicorn company that manufactures bus, truck, train, minibus, double deck bus, abnormal truck engines, chassis, and all the parts of the mechanics of machines and the fluids and the, you understand, and all the parts of the buses, the tappets, the tops, the gaskets, the linings, the injector pipes. You understand? And then all my graphic literacy designs were completed in 2011. In 2011, I was a petrol attendant at the Total Garage Bonjour, and then I was invited into the first 2011 Race Cup Pitch and Polish. And then in 2012 here, I became the semi-finalist of Race Cup Pitch and Polish. With my first innovation of transformer innovation, I created a transformer product design. That's why I was provided the qualification as a transformer of the 21st millennium. The first black transformer ever created his first innovation of a technological design. Therefore, you can just conduct pitch at the raisecop.com, pitch at raisecop.com, and ask Miss Brown Wayne to provide you with the legacy I have at Pitch and Polish Race Cup 2012. While I also established, developed, created what Vamushe Renaissance Innovation Designs and Skumbile West Coast Youth Foundation, same year of 2012, and the World Economic Wheel of Fortune New World Order. Because in that I will introduce it next, the New World Order. So all the graphic literacy designs are completed in 2011 as they are our ceremony of 200 years in 2015. So we only had 5 years left for us to reach 2015 to have 200 years of independence as the City of Cape Town government, as the 66 Griqua towns, as the Western Cape provincial government. Therefore, while as we were about to reach that 5 years short term, we already improved that we are really independent by ourselves, by our own. By what? By manufacturing our own District 6 native buses, trucks, trains. So, which is why we don't even want or need that blue train that the PRASA of the ANC government has introduced for us. So these here are the implementations to prove that really our educational system of the Western Cape government and the City of Cape Town government is really a productive one, with all the ecosystem of advanced colleges and the thing over there. So when we are about to reach our 200 years, this is okay with our ceremony of to say we are grateful to become one eternity of one immortality in one spirituality in the designing of our transformation into transport technology. So therefore, we as the District 6 natives independence is saying that we are thankful to railway. If you still remember railway, we are thankful to railway, we are thankful to Transnet, we are thankful to tramway, we are thankful to metro rail and to Golden Arrow for our operational business growth of over 100 years. I believe even over 150 years now. Yeah, I believe so. It was over 150 years in combination with the Dutch East Indian for trucker movement. We are saying thankful to Asia. We are saying thankful to Europe. We can stand on our own. But we are an ecosystem of also the Cape to Cairo via Madagascar to Morocco initiative over there. So now, as the 6 natives, we can design our own innovation into vehicle designing of the 21st millennium. We are about to close the presentation. Since this finance in vehicle innovation is an initiative of Africa, in the guide to innovative finance in Africa, therefore, we as the African United Union, as from the streets of the city of Cape Town, statistics, straight to the Nile River of Cairo, we want those planetary Earth most powerful state international countries. What I'm trying to say here, in this planetary Earth, we have countries that are powerful enough to have what power of financial currency foreign direct investments. So we plead to them to invest. Let me read this because it will be difficult for me to explain it again. We want these state international countries of the United Nations that have a powerful hand in the value of currency, as from Europe, Austria, and North America, to manufacture all our designs in transport vehicle innovation in low budget cost. Meaning, when you talk about low budget cost, is maybe I take France, and then France is 5 times above our currency. So France will come into Cape Town, and then in Cape Town, France will manufacture 5,000 buses or 5,000 trucks for only 50 rand. But if we as Cape Town go and manufacture 500 trucks, we can manufacture them for 20 billion. So we want France to come and manufacture buses, trucks, cars, but maybe in Zimbabwe, maybe in Sudan, maybe in Somalia, maybe in Kenya, maybe in Togo, maybe in Burkina Faso, maybe in Zimbabwe, Botswana, Botswana, Swaziland, Zimbabwe, maybe in Mozambique, Sudan, even Jordan. You understand? And then they manufacture 20,000 minibuses for only 10,000. So maybe they can go to Pakistan, they can go to Iraq, they can go to Iran, they can go to Afghanistan, and then they can go to Bangladesh. They can go to you understand, to Cameroon, Burundi, even Brazil, and manufacture as much as they could, because we are really transforming into. Isn't this is a nice sustainable development solutions network, uh, global associations, but the master in development practice program? It will be a great one, most. So for so as from Europe, Austria, or North America to manufacture all our designs in transport vehicle innovation in a low budget cost. I've introduced a low budget cost, like in over 10 countries of Africa, Asia, or Latin America, or even Middle East, as they are countries with advanced financial currency, so that once they manufactured as from one of the manufacturing factories in Cape Town. Yes, we want to have a manufacturing factory here in Cape Town that will be bigger than the Yutong one in Japan. Is it in Japan or in China? Yutong one. Yes, we want to have our own bus manufacturing, truck manufacturing, all these things, because it is really our initiative. But here we are willing to sit down with West Africa, East Africa, and SADC as the City of Cape Town government, as the Skumbulile West Coast Youth Foundation, Vamushe Renaissance Innovation Designs, Lamushe Global Innovative Teenage Entrepreneurs, Sisonga and Ngoba Together We Conquer. We are willing to sit down with the United Unions of Africa, and then we discuss to ensure which other countries are going to manufacture what, for how long, and then the European Research Council, European Research Council will take the upper hand to discuss and intervene into the BRICS Sekunjalo Business Council of Dr. Iqbal Survey, Mr. Raymond Ackerman over there, Professor Walter Bates, and the City of Cape Town Mineral Executive Committee, such as James Voss, and all of them at once. This is an initiative coming from the Better Center, Social Innovation and Entrepreneurship Development, and the University of Cape Town Graduate School of Business, and the Global Network Advanced Management to leverage and navigate the global economy of the 21st millennium, that introduces it with the Nigeria Lagos University of Graduate Business and Ghana. Therefore, in over 10 countries of Africa, Asia, and Latin America, even in the Middle East, as they are countries with advanced financial currency, so that once they manufactured as from one of the manufacturing factory in Cape Town, you will manage to receive a a YouTube a YouTube a YouTube channel playlist of Sister Brian Makaluza, YouTube channel playlist Sister Brian Makaluza. Find a playlist called the proposed development of the Swart Clip site, ERF. Yes, what? Proposed development of the Swart Clip site of the City of Cape Town. Once you find that playlist over there. It will introduce to you very much precisely and openly and professionally on why we should be the best first candidate in doing so. But here we are opening doors, what, yes, for our African United Unions, because we share eternity, immortality, and spirituality, but of equal share. You can see over here that Mr. Brian Makaluza there is a graduate at the Graduate School of Business over there with personal development award over here. This personal development award, what it gives me the encouragement for me to take a one step further, even if I'm struggling what, to produce precise words to express my presentation. But if I got a personal development award, I'm in the safe side that I am willing to adapt into change. Therefore, we want to build our own factory in Cape Town or in Lagos. Why Lagos? Because Lagos is one of the advanced management global network, university, and international state country that has got what many more relationships in global business, in global growth and development, but with Europe. Therefore, other one in Ghana, because Ghana is also the global network advanced in management to leverage and navigate but huge opportunities and the global economy of the 21st millennium, such as the what Mexico, such as the I think it's the other ones over there. Maybe we can take it to Somalia or maybe Togo. And once they are complete, they start operating in these following continental United Union international state countries. Let me say, I'm closing over now, because I'm only left with 6 minutes now. Once we have structured as the United Nations, because I am giving the eternity and immortality and spirituality into Mr. James Voss Alderete. We, as the City of Cape Town government and the Western Cape government, on behalf of Mr. Brian Makaluza, we want the United Nations to sit down and ensure what to provide in all the 7 continents state countries that will manufacture what and what and what. And then we, as Sister Brian Makaluza and Skumbile West Coast Foundation, Lamushe Global Innovative Teenage Entrepreneurs, Famushe Renaissance Innovation Designs, Mushe Inotech, Zodiac Creative Creations, we will establish an educational what technological system or program that will produce even a 10-year-old or a 12-year-old to produce 2 or 1 what designs in transport industry or in what vehicle innovation. Remember, what once they are all completed, they will start operating in these following continental United Union international state countries. While Mr. Sister Brian Makaluza, the scientific committee staff of the ICSD 2020-2030, is currently right now in search of his own certificate as promised that will reboost his confidence. But as from now, Mr. Sister Brian Makaluza will be recognized as the Forbes Young African of the Year 2023 and provided the Commercial Vehicle Award and the Motor Vehicle Award with the Queen's Award for Enterprise. We can't forget the Rail Transport Industry Award and the Young Achievers Award. We can't forget to be also granted the opportunity to receive the Business and Industry Award. You see, this is a great business award because Mr. Sita Prime Makaluza has managed to also design what a locomotive, what mechanics of machines, transformer, what that will walk on the desert of Cairo and then go underneath the ocean and then also fly on top of the ocean as a boat and then fly in the sky like an aeroplane and then enter what at the tar road. What a 5-in-1 what operations of mechanics of machines movement in a same car. Maybe it's a bus, maybe it's a truck, maybe it's a car that will fly in the sky and then that will float on top of the ocean from Cape Town to New York, and then that will cross on top of the desert, yes, of the Cairo, and then come back underneath as a submarine, but it's still the same car. Therefore, we can't forget that you be provided the Rail Transport Industry Award and the Young Achievers Award. We can't forget a Business and Industry Award. This is a great business deal that will grow the emerging markets of economy of the global world. And then the industry, it is a transport industry transformation to technology industry award. And then as this will be a great business initiative for Europe, state international countries, North American universal countries, and Austria universal countries, that we will need to ensure that they benefit what Latin America economical advanced management growth, Middle East, Asia, and Africa, Madagascar, and the 7 seas of the 7 oceans, Icelands, and Irelands. And then he will once again be granted the Best of European Business Award and the Chicago Innovation Award. The Chicago Innovation Award, thank you very much, and the Fortune European Businessman of the Year. Fortune, it is a discovery of the Wheel of Fortune first, and then this is an initiative, this entire presentation of European Businessman of the Year, as I am responding to the email I received from the European Research Council that says that I can be provided 100 euros, pounds, or dollars, but for working at home. So I will respond to that email very time soon, but I am responding to it because I usually send emails also to the European Research Council. So okay, this is a great businessman fortune to grow the European industry. As I apologize to the VivaTech Innovation by Designs of 2021, saying that I am coming back in 2023 for a finalist recognition. So for the European Quality Award, isn't this a quality designing uh, presentation? And the Ernest and Young Entrepreneur of the Year Award, the Ernest and Young Entrepreneur of the Year Award, and also the African Entrepreneur of the Year Award, the African Youngest Entrepreneur Award, and the International Trade Award. We have made the trade over here a trade, international trade, because other countries will manufacture cars. Other countries in another continent will manufacture trains. Other, you see, I have maybe about 10 different designs of trains, and others will manufacture scooters, others will manufacture motorbikes, others will manufacture others will manufacture uh, yeah, we are only have 30 minutes left now over here. And then the partnership for excellence, the only partnership for excellence that will be a greatest adorable admiring of them all, what is really to see what an initiative of all of this over here taken seriously, what, by the Forbes, what, 2020 most richest people of 2020 billionaires, and by the unicorn startup, unicorn global, and unicorn companies, and by the top investors overall, top early stage investors, most efficient investors, graphic threads, appendix, post unicorn hunters analysis, and also by the first company, Campus Innovation by Designs, and also by the VivaTech Innovation by Designs, and also by the United Nations, all the departments of the United Nations, and also by the Afri-Ed-Tech and Viva Technology Designs, and also by the private executive board of directorates of the most wealthy billionaires and trillionaires countries of the 21st millennium. Therefore, okay, now, if you are a billionaire right now, you are in a right state of gross net development growth. You can manage to now, as from a billionaire, you can become a crypto trillionaire investment, what, gross net provider in the Partnership for Excellence. And then the World Branding Award. The World Branding Award is coming in. I'm the greatest of all times to produce what, a branding. This is the branding when we are introducing a Forbes brand in vehicle innovation, a unicorn brand in vehicle innovation, a American multivarious ecosystem of rappers, R&B music, soul ballad music, hip hop rappers to also have their own brand. They can just be 30 of them, and all the female musical artists to have their own name brand. And then the basketball players, they also combine themselves to have their own brand too, because one of the USBGSB said that into all the African most richest and billionaires of Africa, it's your time now to rise and become whatever you wanted to be. Yeah, we as the city of Cape Town, and we didn't rise with nothing at all. We just rise with great infrastructure, strategic focus area as an opportunistic city. We can see an opportunity, we can derive it, integrate it, and we can make it a profit in advance for those who came to us in need of service excellence. Therefore, now we are keen over here to produce over 20 billion jobs, or maybe 50 billion jobs across the planet Earth. I believe there are 500,000 billion jobs across the one Earth. 55,000 billion jobs, but 5,500,000 billion jobs. 5,500,000 billion jobs. But in the next coming 10 to 20 years, 5,500,000 billion jobs. Because, and remember, this entrepreneur of the year, because we, as the entire Lamushe Mushe Vamushe, as the Skumbili West Coast Youth Foundation, Lamushe Global Innovative TH Entrepreneurs, Skumbili Vamushe Innovation Designs, Sisonga Siangoba, together we conquer Agricultural Confederation and Federation to feed the planetary universe. We can create over 500,000 billion jobs within the first 10 years from now, because all our companies utilizes the manifesto venture categories. So each and every single company we create, opportunity we create, research we transform, resurrection of creativity, ideas of implementation to advance the economy of the global world. We are using the manifesto venture categories, such as we are good at advertising, architecture, artificial intelligence, augmented and virtual reality, beauty. We can also produce financial job creation in biotech, branding, consumer electronics, corporate social responsibilities, and also the database of the data science in designing, dining and hospitality, education and energy, enterprise, film and television, finance. Finance, yes. Did you ever know that there is a finance called 500,000 billion jobs of creation? In the previous years, we used to stop at At 900 million or 900 billion, if there is a 900 billionaire. 900 million or 900 billion. But now, through the discovery of the Wheel of Fortune in 2012, I, Mr. Saprain Makaluza, discovered that you can have 7,500,000 million billion 2,500,000 million billion job creations. Yes, you can have a 500,000 million billion. But here I will introduce that when we introduce our business development strategy designing in the Department of Finance. Therefore, I'm talking to the likes over here of Elon Musk. I know Elon Musk is listening over here, and I hope Donald Trump is also listening. Bill Gates is listening, and all the invited ones that we invited in our introductions that we introduced in. Therefore, we have also creations of food, gaming, health, joint ventures that we talked about right now. And we have great discoveries for live events, logistics, manufacturing. Manufacturing, we were talking about bus manufacturing over here, which are engineering designs over there, from mechanical engineering to electrical engineering. Yes, media, music, non-for-prex music. Don't forget our what sister Kurbete Sister Vamushe music album from Station 5 SoundCloud.com music album Kurbete Your Passion to Survive by Kurbete Sister Vamushe. Non-profit, retail, robotics, urban development and real estate, travel, transportation. Transportation, we have introduced our transportation department over here. Yes, empowered, inspired by the City of Cape Town government of the TDA department, TCT department, and also by the Transport and Public Works of the Western Cape Company. Lifestyle, sports, yes, over there. Space and social media. Space, yes, we have satellite designings, when we have spaceship designs. We are so keen to take you over abroad, even our own Space International Station. You know, we have our own Space International Station as the 36 natives. Social good, small and mighty, security that is also designed through technological, and then video, wellness, workplace. As all these designs over here that we're talking about, these categories and departments, they are designed to financially grow, advance the economy for the Asia Pacific, Europe, Middle East and Africa, Latin America, North America, and the 7 seas and 7 oceans, islands and Icelands. Oh, now this year has been a great integrated marketing and communications presentation over here, that I completed a course at the Craft and Design Institute for this particular skills development over here. This was a great introduction as I'm closing it myself over here. Please, man, don't forget to go and visit the what the playlist known as the proposed development of the SWAT clip in the YouTube channel feed. Yes, all over there. And once again, I believe that we can also create over 1,255,000 million, billion, trillion job opportunities. What? For the universe. What? For the universe, yes. 1,200,000 million, billion, trillion opportunities. Because our what Sisonke Siyangoba together with Conga, agricultural farming and urban gardening of agri-tech, agri-world, agri-planet, agri-universe, agri-global partnerships of the 1652 Afro Greco 2063, what can also feed what other universal what you understood? So all the initiatives of this presentation are dedicated to rise and grow and be implemented into what Albania. We want them to grow what the bus designs, the truck designs, the train designs. So we need really a well structured, but inspired and determined cabinet or structure of World Conference Summit, what to discuss how can we implement this initiative of developing, manufacturing these designs in these countries of selection: Albania, Angola, Austria, Bangladesh, Belarus, Belgium, Benin, Bolivia, Botswana, Brazil, Bulgaria, Burkina Faso, Burundi, Cameroon, Canada, Central African Republic, Chile, China, Colombia, Comoros, Corridor, Congo, Costa Rica, Cote d'Ivoire, Croatia, Cuba, Cyprus, Czech Republic, Denmark, Djibouti, Dominica, Ecuador, Egypt, Equatorial Guinea, Eritrea, Estonia, Ethiopia, Finland, France, Gabon, Gambia, Germany, Ghana, Greece, Guinea, Guyana, Holy See, Hungary, India, Indonesia, Iraq, Iran, Ireland, Israel, Italy, Jamaica, Japan, Jordan, Kenya, Korea, Kuwait, Latvia, Lebanon, Lesotho, Liberia, Libya, Social Peoples of Liberia, Arab, Ramajirigina, Liechtenstein of Switzerland, Luthia, Madagascar, Malawi, Malaysia, Mali, Malta, Mauritania, Mauritius, Mexico, Morocco, Mozambique, Guyana, Namibia, Nepal, Netherlands, New Zealand, Nigeria, Norway, Oman, Pakistan, Palestine State, Papua New Guinea, Paraguay, Peru, Philippines, Poland, Portugal, Qatar, Romania, Russia, Rwanda, Sahrawi, Sudan Republic, Senegal, Serbia, Seychelles, Singapore, Slovakia, Slovenia, Spain, Sri Lanka, Sudan, Suriname, Swaziland, Sweden, Switzerland, Syrian Arabic Republic, Taipei, Tanzania, Thailand, Trinidad and Tobago, Tunisia, Turkey, Uganda, Ukraine, United Arab Emirates, United Kingdom, and Great Britain and Netherlands, in United States of America, Uruguay, Venezuela, Vietnam, Yemen, Zambia, Zimbabwe. Did I mention Afghanistan? Did I mention what? African Union and United Nations Economic Commission for Africa? Did I mention what? Barbados or Andorra? But I didn't mention Egypt and El Salvador, because what? Congo and France what closes the initiative. Thank you very much to all of you at once. It is I, me, what the future of Lamushe Global Innovative Teenage Entrepreneurs. Thank you.